Hey everyone, my name's Danielle and I am new here to YouTube. I have a few videos that I've uploaded before, but that was for one of my college classes, but those are now deleted. But I just wanted to go ahead and start this channel here. It's been a passion of mine for a couple years now to go ahead and start some videos. I watch YouTube on a daily basis. But to get started with this, I do want to go ahead and give you some 50 facts about me so you get to know me a little better before I do start making more videos. And if you have any other questions, you can just go ahead and comment down below and I will do my best to answer them in further videos or go ahead and just reply back to you. So to get started, I have a little notebook here so I didn't forget. One, I have green eyes and both of my parents had brown eyes. My grandmother is the only other person in my family that has green eyes. I have two sisters and a brother. It goes me and then my sister Tiffany and then my sister Casey and then my brother Nick. I was a cheerleader for 9 years. I started in 5th grade, I believe it was, and then I did it for school, and then my 11th grade year I did it for All-Stars, and then I went back to school for the rest of the year, and then my 12th grade year. My boyfriend and I are high school sweethearts. We've been together for 7 years. He was a football player, I was a cheerleader, so it's a typical couple relationship. Pittsburgh Steelers are my favorite football team. My dream job is to be an interior designer, but I can't afford to go to school for interior design. So, I have 11 piercings. I have my ears gauged, and then I have both of my tragus pierced. I have my cartilage, I have my industrial, I have my lip, my tongue, my nose, my belly button, and my right nipple. I have 11 tattoos. I have one on each of my feet. I have one on my thigh, one on my lower back, one on each of my sides. I have one on my left collarbone, one on the top of my shoulder that I got with my sister, one on my left shoulder blade, one on my right wrist, and then I have a half sleeve started. I want to go to Paris and see the Eiffel Tower. That is probably the #1 thing on my bucket list. I took 4 years of French in high school. I can't speak fluent French. I can talk a little bit of it. If I see a word, I'm pretty familiar with it. My dream car is a Jeep Wrangler 4-door, all white. I hate chocolate cake. I think it tastes really disgusting. And I also hate plain chocolate. I can't stand Hershey Kisses. I can't stand Hershey bars. All of my chocolate has to have something with it like caramel or peanuts, things of that nature. The past 2 summers I have worked at an amusement park. British accents, they get me every single time that I hear them. I don't know what it is. I'm just in love with British accents, and I'm sure I'm not the only person that thinks that. Let's see here. I love stationery stuff. I like to do planners, calendars. I have a whole bunch of notebooks. I like to write things down all the time. I like pens, pencils, crayons, markers. Every time I go to McDonald's, I get the same order, no matter what. It's always a McChicken with no lettuce, a large fry, and a large Diet Coke. I don't get anything else. I don't like anything else. And same goes for Wendy's. I always get a number 10 large size, which is a 10-piece chicken nugget with a large fry and a large Diet Coke. I'm a very shy person, so doing these videos is a big step for me. My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving. I just love the food. I'm not a big Christmas person because I feel like Christmas anymore, people are just so greedy about Christmas, and I don't like that. Back when I was in about 5th or 6th grade, I was at my friend's house and I was on the phone with somebody, and she was running around, and while she was running around, her dog jumped up and bit me in the arm, and I had to go to the hospital because my arm got infected where I was bit at, and I still have the scar here on my arm as well. I absolutely cannot wait to start my own family. I went to college for 2.5 years for medical assisting technology, and I got the whole way up to my internship, and they wanted me to pay $500 out of my own pocket in order to do my internship, and at the time I didn't have that money, so I couldn't afford it, so I never got to finish college. I didn't get my license until I was 21 years old, and I'm currently 24. I'll be 25 in January. I didn't get it until that age because my mom doesn't drive, so I didn't really have anybody to teach me whenever I turned 16. Whenever I turned 18, they noticed that I was having staring seizures, where I would just blank off and just look at nothing and not realize what was going on. So I had to go through a whole bunch of tests, and then finally they did clear me and I was okay to go ahead and get my license. I passed my permit and my driving test on the very first try. I am allergic to grass, especially fresh cut grass. My eyes, they get super watery and red and itchy, and then they swell and I start to sneeze really bad. I hate sauce. If I get pizza, it has to have very, very light sauce. I don't eat spaghetti. If we're having spaghetti, I just get the noodles and put some butter and salt and pepper on them, and while everybody else eats regular spaghetti with sauce. I'm also allergic to gold. Whenever I was a child, I got my cartilage pierced on this side, and it was with a gold earring because I didn't have any of the silver earrings whenever I went. And after maybe a day, I looked and my whole entire ear was swelled, and it was hot and red and on fire. So I had to go and take that out, and every time after that I went to put on something gold, my hand, finger, neck, whatever it was, it would turn real red and get real itchy. So I can't wear anything gold. Whenever I go to sleep at night, I have to have the TV on. I can't go to sleep without it. I absolutely hate, this is really weird, I hate the word panties. I don't know what it is. I cannot stand that word, and I hate when people say it. I don't know why people just can't say underwear. I don't know, but that is one word that I cannot stand. The person that I've been best friends with, we were best friends in elementary school, and then things changed and we weren't friends anymore. Well, then in 10th grade, 10th or 11th grade, I believe it was 11th grade, we started talking again, and since then we've been best friends. We talk almost every single day. We tell each other everything. She's my absolute best friend, and her name's Laura. I doubt she'll see this. I don't think she really watches YouTube, but shout out to you, Laura. Thanks for being a good best friend. I can shake my eyes. I don't know if I can do it on here, if it'll focus properly. I'll try. I don't know if that worked, but if it didn't focus right or properly and you want to actually see it, just let me know down in the comments and I'll do my best to post a different video about that, or any weird things about me. Let's see. My first kiss was in the 1st grade. It was with a boy named Cody, and we obviously went to the same school at that time. Well, then I moved and I went to a different school, and later on he ended up going to the same school I did, and I'm sure to this day, because we've talked about it before, to this day we will still agree that we were each other's very first kiss in 1st grade at the school. I got detention one time in my whole entire years of school, and the only reason I got detention was because I wore flip-flops to gym class, and the only reason I wore flip-flops to gym class was because I had to go get spring pictures taken, and my spring picture time was during my gym class, so I got detention for it. My nickname that everybody calls me is Danny. My boyfriend tried to call me that years ago, and I was like, no, that doesn't sound right. Well then, not last year, the year before, I believe it was, the one person I was best friends with, she started calling me Danny. To this day she still calls me Danny, but then it started to stick, and now literally everybody calls me Danny. My coworkers called me Danny, my boyfriend calls me Danny, sometimes his friends, my other friends, or people that just meet me, they introduce me as Danny. I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with it. It's whatever. I've been into 2 car accidents. I've gotten 1 speeding ticket, and I've gotten pulled over and gotten a warning, and I've only been driving for 4 years. Not even 4 years. I love the beach. If I could, I'd go to the beach every single day. I've taken spontaneous trips to the beach, even if it was just for one day or a few hours. I've taken that 6-hour drive to Ocean City, and I've taken a 12-hour drive to Virginia Beach just so I can spend time there and relax. Speaking of that, I've been to Ocean City, Maryland. I've been to Virginia Beach. I've been to Myrtle Beach, and I've been to Jacksonville Beach. Out of all of those, Jacksonville Beach is my favorite. In my life, I've only had 1 surgery, and that was to get my tonsils and adenoids taken out whenever I was 3. I've only ever broken 2 bones, and they were my fingers. This one on my left hand, my ring finger. I was at church, and I was chasing somebody outside in the parking lot, like joking around. I believe we were playing a game, and I went to grab him, and I grabbed onto the back of his hood, and this finger is the only one that caught on, and he turned to run away, and whenever he turned, it took this part of my finger and bent it completely sideways, and I was in so much shock that I just popped it right back over, and I didn't even realize. And then I went home, and my finger started turning like the green color for a bruise, and then it started turning black and blue. It turns out that I did break the bone up here, and then 4 years ago I was shutting a car door from outside, and my pointer finger on my left hand got caught in between the door, and I didn't believe that it was broken. In my head I was crying because it hurt so bad, and my mom said we should probably go to the hospital to make sure you're okay. Turns out I broke it down here, and I shattered the whole tip of my finger. Excuse my gross nails. I've been cleaning a lot lately, so I don't have time to paint them. You can see both of my fingers are now crooked from breaking them. I don't crack them. I'm too scared to crack them. I'm afraid they're going to break. I know they're not going to, but I'm scared that they will. Okay, what's next? My go-to iced cream or milkshake if we go anywhere is Oreo mint. If not, it would be chocolate chip cookie dough. I love camping. I don't know what it is. I just love being outside in the woods, whether it's in a camper or in a tent. I prefer campers just because, I don't know, I don't like bugs that much, and I don't like spiders, and the feeling of laying in a tent and spiders crawling on me is just not. I'd rather do it in an RV, but if it's, or a camper, but if it's a tent, that's okay. Another fact is that it took me literally forever to come up with 50 facts about me, which is sad. I'm trying to get my boyfriend to start vlogging with me so we can do something together as a couple, but he's not really going for it. My very first concert that I ever went to was Britney Spears. I can't whistle. I've tried numerous times, but it just doesn't work. I don't know why. I just can't whistle. Pink Sand from Yankee Candle is my absolute favorite scent ever. I watch YouTube on a daily basis, and with that I usually watch OKbaby, KKandbabyJ, as well as their personal channels, Kbaby and Keren Swan. They're my absolute favorite YouTubers. I love watching them, and they both are YouTube mommies, and they both have a little boy. Kira's expecting a little girl, and Karen's expecting another little boy, and I just love watching them every day. What they do each day, they are big inspirations. I don't know what it is about them, but I do enjoy watching them every day. I am subscribed to them. I look forward to seeing the new videos upload every day. Let's see. I have my future kids' names picked out. I won't say them on here because I'm too scared that people will go ahead and take them, and I don't even tell. There's very few people that know what they are, and I just don't want anybody to know what they are until I do go ahead and have kids. Red, maroon, and burgundy are my favorite colors. Obviously my hoodie here, I have so many clothes that are in those colors. My camera is that color. I've been looking for lipstick, so if anybody knows of any lipstick, let me see if I have a picture. I've been looking for this color forever, and I can't find it anywhere. I don't know if you can see that. But if you know of where to get that color or very similar, it could be a little bit darker. I'm not more for like the bright reds. Let me know down in the comments below so I can go ahead and buy that so I can have it. And the 50th fact about me is that I actually finished that list, which is a big surprise because I had trouble figuring out. So while I was in the middle of filming the end of that, my camera decided to just stop filming. I don't know why. There's enough memory in there and it's charged, it's completely charged. But I did want to tell you that those were 50 facts about me. That way you get to know me just a little bit better. And like I said in the beginning, if you have any other questions that you want to know about me, go ahead and comment them down below. That way I can let you know and answer as many questions as I can. I do want to ask you to go ahead and subscribe to me. That way I can go ahead and upload more videos, and if you have any other suggestions about videos, go ahead and comment them down below. I can try to do some makeup videos, some rants. I'm going to try to go ahead and vlog a little bit as much as I can. I will do like a day in the life, a morning routine, nighttime routine, anything you want, just let me know in the comments and I will do my best to get to them and make a list of what to do. I'm going to try my best to upload a couple times a week. Since I am new to this, I do have to make sure I can get everything uploaded properly on my computer and get it edited properly, and then I'll go from there. But yeah, if you watch this, I do want to thank you for watching this, and I do hope you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And I look forward to getting to know you some more and my subscribers more, and I can't wait to make some more videos for you guys. Thanks, bye.